Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's meeting. I'm so glad here today. We're gonna talk with one of my buddy. Uh, you better get ready and nice and clean. His name is Justin from the Wakilisha Collection. He is in fashion design, so he's an extraordinaire man. I'll put it in French. It's better. All right. Okay. Justin, it's all yours. Please tell us about you.
Yes, well, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to speak to you and your audience. My name is Justin Mungai. I am the Chief Executive Officer of the Wakilisha Collection.
Mhm.
If you've not heard of us, you will very soon. We are the
Mhm.
world's premier African print bespoke suit company.
Wow.
We provide suits for both men and women.
Mhm.
And we've been doing that for 2 years. This is actually our third year. It will be our third year in November. So
Mhm.
in November of 2024, it will be our third year anniversary.
Mhm.
Um, our business's mission is to change the world's perspective on what it means to wear a suit.
Mhm.
We want to allow people to embrace their personality, to embrace the vivaciousness of color,
Mhm.
and to allow themselves to really be bold and be different in an environment where formal wear has always been considered gray, black, and blue.
Oh, that's nice.
And as a Kenyan-born individual myself,
Mhm.
and I'm sure a lot of my your African listeners will relate to this. We
Mhm.
love colors. We're a
Mhm.
very colorful continent, and we put a lot of color in our clothing and in a lot of other things. And so I thought it would be a very unique and interesting venture to institute that color
Mhm.
into this formal fashion wear and sort of turn it on its head and allow people to really embrace who they are, what they like
Mhm.
in formal wear. In fact, right now I'm wearing one of our Maasai print blazers. It's called the Mbuni print.
Oh.
You see, and I'm actually as soon as we wrap up here, I'm going to walk around the streets of New York, head into the office because I'm also a lawyer in this
Oh.
purple suit. In this purple suit. So
Mm.
um, we really want to put a stamp in formal wear and
Mm.
institute this vision of Africa in a very positive way in
Mhm.
formal wear. As you can see, our business was featured in Fashion Week in 2023 when we released our most recent line. It's showing on the video right now. It was
Yeah.
a huge accomplishment for us. And you
Mhm.
can see all the wonderful colors in the men's and women's prints that we have. So
Mhm.
that's the basic background of our business. We
Mhm.
started in 2021, and
Mm.
we're looking forward to our 3-year anniversary this November.
Mm. Thank you very much, Justin. Oh, that's really interesting. You are a lawyer too?
Yes, I
Oh.
am. Actually, it's a little bit interesting
Mm.
because I do not have a background in fashion. I
Oh.
have a background in being a stylish African.
Uh-huh.
So
That's cool.
I studied to be a lawyer, and throughout my undergraduate and postgraduate schooling, that's what I focused on. But I'd
Oh.
always embraced color and African fashion and outfits originating from Africa. So I was, that guy in undergraduate university wearing dashikis all the time and
Uh-huh.
always in like nice, colorful kikoi trousers.
Mm.
Um, and it wasn't until COVID, the pandemic, that a lot of people were losing work. People were
Mhm.
trying to figure out different ways to keep themselves afloat, diversify their income.
Yeah.
And my fiance and I were thinking, and we're like, why don't we turn all of this African print that I wear, that I have been having my tailor in Nairobi make for me for the last 8 years, into a
Uh-huh.
business?
Mm.
And so we drew up a business plan
Mhm.
on January 1, 2021.
Okay.
And over time, after registering the business, formulating different like schemes to make our production possible, figure out how we're going to service global markets.
Mhm.
By November 2021, we launched the Wakilisha Collection. So it's a very interesting thing. And my background in law actually was very helpful because it allowed me to do a lot of the legal necessities to formulate the business.
Oh, that's good.
It allowed me to be very detailed in like setting up my business plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest sort of came into fruition.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a journey. Oh, I'm impressed. Take too much of your time. Please, could you please just tell us a little bit about what you do in terms of marketing for this business right here?
Right. So our primary form of marketing actually is digital and social media space.
Oh, that's good.
I want to say right now that those are the most powerful markets that I've seen in the fashion space.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're an established brand that's been existing for 10 to 20 years as a luxury brand, the Chanels, the Dior's, all of those brands, which sort of their names are already so well established that they sell themselves. For new fashion brands, the easiest way for you to, and the most affordable way to get yourself known is through digital and social media marketing. Social media marketing is a great tool. We use Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. And through that way, we actually are able to reach an entirely global market. We ship worldwide.
Whoa.
So we're able to reach customers from all different walks of life, different countries. And social media is a very effective tool for that. We do sometimes pay for ads and sponsored posts on Instagram, but a lot of our stuff is organic and it's sort of grows that way. Obviously, we pay for the photo shoots, the videography, and things that we end up doing to create high quality content to sell. But that's our primary form of marketing, and we do use a lot of fashion influencers as well because they also are a gateway to a market of like-minded consumers. And then on the other side, it's digital marketing. We invested a lot in making our website look as professional as it is, to make it colorful, to represent the brand. We worked really hard to make sure our SEO was good for people who are searching for specific things can find us. So digital and social media marketing are primary forms of marketing. And then we rely a lot on word of mouth. Like any small new business, if you treat your customers well, that person tells someone else, who tells someone else, who tells someone else. And before you know it, you have client referrals. And that's been a huge source of business, especially in our first year. Client referrals was a huge thing. Getting support from friends and family, and then eventually growing outside that scope.
Oh, that's impressive. Impressive, Justin. As a matter of the fact, most of my people in the state, all over the globe, they'll know about your product because I like those styles. So sharp, is so neat. Oh, I love it. I love your style, man.
Oh, I love it. Wow.
Oh, I love it. Perfect. We're not here to talk about what I love about your style. I love his style. Justin, please, just one more minute, my friend. Would you please tell me what type of advice would you give to the people who are still afraid of starting up their own business? What can you advise them? Please help us.
So I would say my advice is maybe 2 or 3-fold. I think that the first thing you need to think about is that when you're starting your business, it's a risk, but it's an investment in yourself, right? If you're able to diversify your income portfolio through your own business and other ventures, in the long run, you're setting yourself up for success. So the first thing you need to think about is get into the mindset of thinking about starting a business as an investment in yourself. Second thing I would say is do your research and be very meticulous and detailed. Don't be reckless. An idea is great to have, but making an idea into a business is a lot of work. So make sure that you put the work that you need to put, like you would do in anything that you want to make successful. Because in the end, hard work pays off.
Exactly.
And the final thing I would say is stick with it. Now, I want to be clear that sometimes things don't work out, and you need to have a good sense of mind when you need to abandon something or not. But when you're starting your business, very rarely do businesses take off in the first 1 to 3 years, like immediate success.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
That's true.
grind. You have to like perhaps take a few months, maybe a couple of years of losses before you eventually hit that period of high growth. And so you need to be you need to persevere and continue to believe and put the work in that's necessary. Those are the key pieces of advice I would give to anyone starting a business.
Oh, so many thanks. So many thanks, Justin. Any last word?
You need to go to www.thewakilishacollection.com. Our suits are here for the future and they're here to stay. Men, women, Africans, non-Africans, we serve all people, and we want to make sure that the globe knows that it's okay to put a little color in your formal wear.
Oh, you heard the word. I love it. Okay. Thank you very much, Justin, for your time. And my people, you heard him, right? Okay. Thank you, Justin. And let me go buy some Wakilisha. All right. Thank you very
We'll
much.
welcome your business. Thanks so
All
much.
right. Ciao, ciao.